Everyone, I'm your learner slot. Now let's continue with the Outer Worlds. So, well, someone needs a damn book. Well, you gotta go get it. This is the damn thing with the deck.
Okay, here we go!
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
Nice hit!
Oop. Nope. No, that. Perfect. Hmm. Oop. Yes, sir. Okay. What else next, everyone? What's a nice little experience?
Here we go! Everyone all right?
touches to. Okay. Boop. What? Don't get the hand out. Wow, it is sweet. No, they got 50 more rows to go.
Nice. Here they come! Down they go!
Here's something.
That's the last of them!
Oh, that's good.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Phoenix performing an area sweep now.
Watch out!
Sweeping.
Nice one!
It's on. That's all we need. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, maybe I have to do a few things. We did the robo brain. Then we have to convert power over to Edgewater.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Very punitive.
Got 'em all.
Unlock. Return.
Oh, clever. Together. Don't mess with us.
Let me tell you. Now,
3 switches. That'll be easy enough. Gosh, that's clever.
and then go.
Wish I could do that.
Grenade launcher. Good. Unlock doors. Unlock the door. Okay, pass door.
Gross invest.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk? Here they come! Everyone all right?
Oh shit. I need 67. Oh. Damn. Good. So this is stuff. This was like 59 for the laptop. And then that was nothing better than a smell of fish. Delicious. I need 67. Move that now we can kill that password. Rewards, and we get the hack of the otherwise I'm going here. Wait here. So this are for added these three follows. Oh, and affected tenants are free. And it can be follows. Ah, shit. Okay, I can't remember their names, but their helmets kind of remind me of something. I can't remember the names though. Okay, so I'm going to go off of the but that book that we just picked up.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes, actually. And it would look like this.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Also, looking at this book.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission. You have to give a new life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
That's done. Let's go turn the mission into robots must die, they all must die. Kill all robots instead of kill all humans. Is that a robot pretending to be James? Okay.
When I was little, we'd get...
Bring us honor, soldier.
Whatever. Eventually, watch the. Oh, I found. No, what in the.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Yeah. Wow. Hit. Fall to you. in another level. How much more? 400. So I need 370 more. Shit.
Nice one!
Yeah, no.
Get away!
Alright.
No, 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 just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom! You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Because most time started, most people can see.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Yeah.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you work on a machine, you know what you must know.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
It's possible.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Machines follow the behavior of their so it's not really good.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Yeah, just the just need to get into Yep. Thank you. Right. And the rest of us. I think no, that has that. I really like this shit. It's awesome. A little bit more fun.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Now switching to garbage disposal mode.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
Unexpected. Sweeping the area.
We did it! You took one down!
I can kill him. But you don't get me shot.
The last. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
What's that? Oh, okay, crap.
once we do this that... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your option.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I see your point. I need to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't hold you did. I like your
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
power. That's power. With me, someone's gonna get hurt and it's not going. So right now I'm eating my fish, and every time I eat some fish, I always get a big bone. I know someone that believes in karma. And it's fine if you have your own beliefs. But don't try to shove it down someone else's throat.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You know what? You're right. The Eternal made you a loathsome reptile, and it is not in my power to change the color of your scales. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
And I'll rock to a crazy world.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm good.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never cool.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
So I'm actually listening to water. That's kind of.
Shh.
Yeah. Okay. And
Nice.
off. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Let's go to the top. Yep. And that hole. Good monster on this. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Oh.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Fuck you.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
People are so hard to have talent. Try to go there.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So, what technically has to do? You want to be an engineer?
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her.
Me that would be harm the edge. The edge covers me.
Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days.
I'm sure the better off
I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
My affairs are all settled. Thanks for helping me with Zoe.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Yeah.
Back to the old cannery, huh? Don't know what else I expected.
Hope Adelaide's okay.
That
Look at that. The snake's come back.
gives your dog to go back and return to their lives.
Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with Grace and Thomas and Stefan and all the others. I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. Only right that I'd die the same way. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. If you don't mind leaving an old lady with her thoughts, I'd be much obliged.
Not too late. It's go back to their lives.
It is too late, and I'm tired of talking.
And I'm tired of listening.
Think you're tough waving that thing around?
Up. Go back to read. Let's get the hell off this planet and I'll let this video.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Adelaide won't be coming back, but her power will.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means.
Hello.
You got him! That's the last of them.
Let's do a little bit more. No others. Let's look at. And now let's fast travel back to the damn ship.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I didn't understand that why to go back. You don't seem happy with that choice.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
You're actually quite useful to me. I'm really glad to have you along. Take a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's like a fangirl.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
How did you... Oh, this water is really happy with me. I took it free, so
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I'm not literally seeing a man because it's crap and more obvious.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst.
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to talk to you
In the
about.
bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
How about it for once in a while?
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Oh, stop. Whatever. Are you safely gonna cross the
There's
house?
been scary nights. But Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town.
Why don't you allow me to know what are you so scared of?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Did you steal from it or something?
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G?
No one.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Alright. Yes, sir.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Install the power.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get that. Okay. Oh my god, finally I'm off that damn planet. I know we. And so honestly, I know about it, but it takes not. Takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
I've been waiting.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
If you're feeling a little lightheaded, that's why there's still down.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
I know, I'll go over with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Put it on. Put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
I know. Nice.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Okay, so I can go here.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Hmm.
Can we talk?
Yeah, in a minute. Alright. Look. Oh my god. I could have a robot. If that's broken.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Nope.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Yeah, what about that?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could put up a connection.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I think it's time you leave.
What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it. Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
Okay, Groundbreaker, Docking Bay. Remember to like, favorite, subscribe. Subscribe! I have a Twitter, Patreon, and an Instagram description below. Please follow, folks. We have finally made it off that damn rock. In the next video, we'll explore the Groundbreaker and do a lot of missions.